Hi everyone, let's solve this problem reverse linked list. So we are given this linked list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to return its reverse, which is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There are various techniques to solve it. One is recursive approach, another one is iterative approach. We'll start with the recursive approach and then we'll see the iterative solution. Once we'll solve this iterative solution, right, we'll see a different form of a recursion from there. Like it stems from the algorithm which we'll write iteratively, and we'll try to replicate that idea recursively. But the current solution, the first solution of recursion, will be very intuitive, so let's start with that. So I say, okay, in order to reverse this linked list 1 2 3 4 5, I need to ask the reverse for 2 3 4 5. Once I get that answer, all I need to do is I need to append myself to the end of answer, and my next should, for example, in this case the answer to 2 3 4 5 was 5 4 3 2, and I append myself to the answer 2's next one, and I say my next should become null, right? So once that is done, uh, this the answer that was returned to me will be my final answer, right? So again, let's say if I had to reverse this guy 2 3 4 5, I ask the answer for 3 4 5, which will be 5 4 3. I will append myself to the next of 3 and make 2's next to none, so my answer will become 5 4 3 2. So this way we can expand. So let's jump to the code. I think things will get more clear from that. I say, okay, if there are 0 node or there is only one node that already is reversed, so nothing I have to do there. So otherwise I say, okay, answer to my right is reverse the list from my right side. Once I get it, I need to get access to right tail, right? Which is in this case will be, if I was calling from here, I got this reverse and my answer is 5432. Either I can iterate this answer, or to get the access to tail I can get one's next, will be one's next, right? Which is head's next was the tail 2, right? So let's get it. So my tail is head dot next. All I need to do now is right tail. I need to append this guy. I say, okay, right tail dot next will become my head, and my head dot next will become none, and finally I return this answer. Let's see guys if it works. Okay, let's submit it. Awesome, it does. So let's jump to the iterative solution. In iterative solution, what I say is, okay, if I have to reverse this linked list 1 2 3 4 5, all I do is I reverse 1. One's next should point to none, right? And then jump to 2. Two's next should point to 1, right? So I have reversed this guy 2 to 1. So 1 2 has become 2 1 null. And now when there is third node, which is 3, I say, okay, what is the previous to this guy? This will join here. So I say 3 2 1, right? So every time I'm moving from left to right. Previously we solved this problem, this recursive solution is right to left, but because in order to solve this guy, first I'm asking the answer for this guy. But in this case, iterative solution, we'll keep access to the previous node and we'll start reversing each cur node. So I say, okay, reverse this, and now reverse this, point this, reverse this guy, reverse this guy, and once I reach at the null node, I return my previous node. So my answer will be 5 4 3 2 1 null. So let's jump to the code. What I say is, okay, if there is 0 or 1 node, just return that guy because it's already reversed. Otherwise I say, okay, my previous node is this, my cur node is head, right? Because the previous node was none. So while my cur node is there, which means it's not none, let's cache the next element because I might need access to it later. Which is, I when I was at 1, I saved this pointer to 2, and all I need to do now is I point my cur dot next to previous, okay, which means 1's pointer has become to null now, and my previous should point to now cur, and cur should point to cache node because now I need to reverse the next node, right? So once I'm done, all I need to do is I need to return the prev node. So let's see guys if it works. Okay, let's submit it. Awesome, it does. So let's jump to the recursive solution now. So in the recursive solution, what I say is, okay, if I need to reverse this list, I will tell you the tail of this guy's answer, right? You point itself, you point this guy's tail, right, which is a prev node. I'll tell you the prev node for this guy, and once you have reversed this guy. In order to reverse this, I will tell you what will be the tail of this guy after reverse. Two's next, right, which will be tail. So again, this same solution, all I'm saying is I'm not going to ask the answer for this list. All I'm asking for is, okay, in order to reverse this entire list, I will tell you what will be the tail of this guy, one's guy, right? Which will be null. And once you're done, I will tell you the tail of this guy, which is once you have reversed this guy 5432, its tail will be 1 comma null. So just make sure ki you are pointing the tail to the right position. So let's, which is the same code, but we just have to write recursively. So all I say is, okay, if there are 0 or 1 on, let's handle it in a recursive case itself. I say, okay, return self dot reverse list of, or let's call it reverse helper for my head, and its previous node is none, right? If I have to reverse this entire list, I need to turn its previous node as none. For example, if I was having only single node, its next should point to its tail previous node is none. So let's write this reverse helper. I say, okay, reverse helper which takes head and which takes prev. Let's call it cur and prev. So all I'm trying to say is, if not cur, which is this condition, right? The moment I end this thing, I return my prev node. Let's get rid of this. Otherwise, all I say is, okay, let's cache the element. Cache is cur dot next, which is this condition. This condition we have popped up, and once I have that, I say, okay, cur dot next should point to prev, which I have already pointed. And now these two, this thing can be solved recursively. All I say is return self dot reverse helper, right, of my current node, which my current node will become now cache, because I have to reverse this guy, and my previous node will become cur. This is the recursive solution. So all I'm trying to say is, okay, if I have to reverse the cur node, I will tell you the previous node, what was the previous node to that cur node, and the moment you are done, right, you just point, you point the cur's prev to cur's next to prev, and then you ask the answer for right solution, and you give yourself as the tail. So let's see guys if it works. Okay, let's submit it. Awesome, it does. See you guys in next video.